Hello, hello, and welcome back to Remember the Flowers. It's been a hot minute since I've recorded this, and by that I mean it's been like 3 months. Like 2 whole builds have come out since then. I don't even really remember what happened last time. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. It's how complicated could it be? I stare at myself. Wait, yeah, I stare at myself in the bathroom mirror over and over again. It's been a day since my surgery with Vita, and for whatever reason, I feel a little agitated still. The sultures aren't super noticeable. They blend in well enough with the shaved hair. But I can't get over the blatant chunk missing from the back of my head. Vita went too far with the razor. They shaved far enough out that you can see it out the side of my head. What part of the brain did they even attach to it? I'm not surprised they didn't use them much. Wait, I'm confused. Did I say that right? I'm not surprised they didn't use them much. Okay. Even with the mild discomfort, I still feel at peace after the experience. Kanto confirmed that they won't be able to find me easily. That's good, at least. One thing gnaws at the back of my mind, though. Oh. Lance. Shouldn't Lance have ratted everyone out? It would have made sense for him to. I'm pretty sure he thinks they screwed him over. At the very least, he could have sold information to make a quick buck. I want to pick Aaron's brain. Is it Aaron or Aaron? I've been saying Aaron, right? I guess we'll just continue with that. Although, maybe not. I'm pretty sure Lance is a sore spot for him. Kanto said he was going to be busy for a little while, despite supposedly having time off. That only leads me to... I click the lights off and head into my bedroom to message Aaron. Oren? I've already forgot what I said I was gonna go with. I'm here today. Yup. Hey, Oren. Mind giving me Rose's Axiom ID? I wanted to see if we could do some sort of physical therapy today. He doesn't respond right away. I pace around my room while waiting. Sorry for the holdup. I wanted to ask her if it's okay to send it. She said not right now. But she'd be happy to meet you at the base in order to take you to her gym. That okay? I try looking for an emoji selection on the screen to give him a thumbs up, but there doesn't seem to be one. Instead, I just reply normally. Sure, that sounds good. I'm going to find something to eat in the meantime. I wish I could bring something down to you, but I'm stuck at the bar and it's kind of busy. I can try to swing by after dinner. Oh, for dinner? Don't push yourself. I need to adapt to living down here anyway. Have a good day at work. Aaron sends me a small picture of a heart. Wait, so there is an emoji menu. Kai? Are there emojis on this thing? Kai beeps. Unfamiliar with the term. There are little pictures you can send while texting. Kai takes a moment to respond. There is a button on the keyboard to access these emojis. Try the bottom left corner. I do as my expensive arm brace commands, and sure enough, a whole slew of emojis pop up. Thank you, Kai. Is this Kai or Cal? I'm gonna assume it's Kai, because these are capitals. But I don't know. Oh god. That's fine. Kai beeps in response. I send Aaron a pink heart back. I gotta say, it's nice being able to just text after all this time. I get my socks and boots on before heading out to the break room to make some breakfast. Chapter 10. Adjusting. Okay. I find some pre-made trays of food stacked in the refrigerator. Vita told me that they're rations for people wanting to save some cash. Despite being glorified TV dinners, they're actually not bad. In fact, the one I'm eating tastes pretty good. Even though it's vacuum sealed, the meat and vegetables were preserved well. The microwave-like device doesn't overcook them at all. Guess whoever runs this place is capable of caring for their workers. I assume it's this Titania. I hope that's right. That Vita name dropped the other day. Wonder what they're like. I'd assume relatively decent if they went to all this trouble to fund a covert resistance. I look at the wall while I swirl my mashed potatoes, getting lost in thought. I look at the wall while I swirl. Yeah, well, oh, whoops. I really should try to find out if Kai has any sort of journal function. Okay, you. Rose jumps out from behind the other side of the table, causing me to sling some potatoes across. I can feel my artificially enhanced heart beat faster. Jesus, Rose, what the hell? Sorry, I just wanted to make sure you're still alive. You keep that up and I won't be. I'm not exactly young, you know. Yeah, you're like, what, a bajillion years old? Something closer to 328, I think. Glad to see your sense of humor survived this long. Not. Rosa sloppily pulls up a chair and sits with me. Oh, can I have some? No. Please? Rose, you're a big girl. You can make a tray yourself. I'm hungry. Fine. Rose starts to noisily set up her own food in the microwave. I go back to eating my own. Eventually, I sense that she's right behind me. Mainly due to the fact that she starts poking my shaved head. Wow, gnarly. You do this yourself? I can tell. She starts to feel the shaved hair, but then I move my hand away. You're not allowed to touch it. Vita's orders. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still on their shit list. Is it 'cause of the arm you broke? Fuck, is it that noticeable? Rose, you told us about it like a week ago. Whoops. Yeah, my memory's not that great. I can relate. I'm kind of stunned. I'm kind of stunned. I barely know this woman, but it seems like we're meshing pretty well. She was kind of nice to me while transporting, I think. I can't recall much except... Oh, right, the thing I wanted to ask. Hey, so, I do have some serious things I want to talk to you about. Do you want to wait till we get to the gym? The hyena affirms with a mouthful of ham. I rest my cheek on my hand for a moment, sipping some water. If you give me your ID, you could have texted and told me to make one. To make you one of those, you know. Rose takes a hearty sip of water before exhaling. Sorry, Sai, but I still want to be at least a little bit cautious. A bit surprised Orin gave you this already. Kanto too. I say it casually, but Rose still looks shocked. He did too? Yeah, he wanted to put this ID in my Axiom. Yeah, his ID in my Axiom, so we could talk if I needed him. Damn. Rose taps the table with one of her mechanical fingers. Well, maybe someday I'll give you mine. I don't really use my Axiom anyway. Where is it? I don't see one. She presents her prosthetic arm to me. There's a port above the wrist. I get this thing repaired like once every few months. Makes using it as an Axiom kind of annoying. I just keep everything personal to myself at home. Have you thought about just taking better care of it? You'll find that I don't think about a lot of things. Fair enough. Rose finishes scarfing down her tray of food before she takes my half-eaten tray and throws them both away. I wasn't done with that. Sorry, Sai, but we got work to do. She starts gesturing for me to get up. What? Why? Your therapy, remember? Vita sent me over a good routine for you to do for the next few months. I did make some tweaks, though. She starts flexing her metal arm as if she's getting excited. I've been operated on numerous times, but this is the first time in a long while that I felt an inkling of fear. I assume we're heading to your gym then. Yeppers. Come on, let's go. Okay, just give me a minute. I get up from my chair and stretch. Rose takes the opportunity to grab my hand and starts dragging me along. Hey, be careful. Unlike your arm, mine doesn't come off easily. Don't worry, we can fix that. What? Okay. Maybe I should turn up the volume a little bit. We'll do that just a little bit. We'll see how that looks. Rose keeps me close while we're walking through the town near the base. Rose keeps me close while we're walking through the town and near did I already read that? Yeah, I did. Oh, God. She made it a point that I wear Lance's hoodie on the way out. Do you guys also dislike cities that are like this? Because it means you're walking up half the time. And that's tiring. I'm lazy. Everything okay? Just making sure only the right people see you. We're gonna head in through the back. Every now and then, someone talks to her as we walk by. She keeps me on the opposite side of her, toward the walls. Is this a bad idea? We could just have done it at the base. Most of the equipment I have is here. It'd be a hassle to bring them back and forth every day. Surprised you don't have a capsule port thing here. You kidding? You know how expensive those are. No clue, if I'm being honest. Speaking of honesty, do you want some help with your hair later? It looks like shit, no offense. Her bluntness catches me off guard. I can't help but let out an exhale. That's rude, but not wrong. I used to shave my head back in the day, but that was years ago. Good thing you have me. I handle the hair of a lot of people at work, but... Oh, and some at the gym if I have time. How much do you charge? About 50 plums, but I'll let it slide for you. You don't have to give me special treatment. I have some cash from Aaron. So I usually do 35 plums a session. Are you seriously trying to scam someone who barely has any money? It was worth a shot. Right. Rose starts cackling as she as she takes me through the back entrance of her gym. Oh, that looks a little loud now. That's probably fine. Welcome to the Energym, Cyrus? Whoops. Run by yours truly. The hyena presents the space with a bit of pizzazz. There are a few people who look our way and wave, but must just stick to working out. But most just stick. I don't. Look. It's early in the day for me. It's not even late in the day, it's early in the day. I'm groggy. For some reason, I start feeling anxious. Don't worry, they're harmless. Well, not entirely. They could probably rip you in half if they wanted. Okay, thanks. Rose snickers before pulling me toward another room. My office is over here. We can go over everything privately before putting you to work. All right, all right. Can you cool it with the yanking? I can still walk, you know. You're not what Axel told me. He said he had to carry you home the other day. Hey, come on. It was an emergency. Must have been. He's usually pretty wary about physical contact nowadays. Rose doesn't give me a chance to ask why before she flings me into her office. Well, well, what do you think? She gives her office the same introduction as her gym, jazz hands. I think I'm starting to get a headache. It's really plain. Especially with your color scheme. It's a little odd, I don't like it. It just looks like a normal office, albeit with some tools strewn about. Not nearly as messy as I would have thought. She has a desk with a bunch of papers on it, along with a couple of ratty couches nearby. It's an office. I don't know what you want me to say. Looks usable, I guess. Glad to hear it. It's also been vacuum sealed from the outside, so no one can hear us. So if I murder you in here... Yeah, that's why. Why's that? When the gang comes in, we need a place to chat. Aaron's bar has a basement we sometimes use, too. Rose leans in close to me. Sometimes we have meetings we don't want our boss to find out about. No. She stands straight back up and points to the axiom on her prosthetic arm. I want to give you some tips to be secret around here. Number 1, keep in mind the axiom has some of the best protection you'll find. Kanto's tried his damnedest, but even he can't hack into it. Okay. Number 2, keep an eye on body language. We each have a secret sign we use when we need to meet in private. Slow down. The hyena, in fact, does not slow down and continues to list off a myriad. Is that what that says? I think so. Did I get there? Amazing. Of ways to maneuver being outside of the base. This is not the kind of training I had in mind. I just try to nod along without interrupting. You get all that? I got like 25% of it. Better than my test at school at least. Don't worry, there's plenty of time. Not like you'll be out and about without us that often. How are you feeling about all this? You okay? The hyena talks too fast. I'm starting to get a headache, just from trying to understand her. Rose, are you like, okay? Me? Yeah. Why? What's up? I can't tell if you're always this overenthusiastic, or if you're trying to cover up your anxiety by being so manic. That gets her to keep her mouth shut for the moment. Just a moment, though. What can I say? I want to make sure you're okay. I thought I was, but I'm kind of getting overwhelmed with everything right now. Can we please go a little slower? I have some questions I wanted to ask you, too. Rose fidgets with her prosthetic arm. Sure. Maybe we can... maybe after we start working out. Why didn't you stop Lance from leaving? The hyena freezes. That's a bit complicated. Then tell me. I promise not to get mad. I'm just curious. You didn't let Kanto or Aaron know about him. I had to tell them he was there. Rose doesn't respond right away. When she does, I'm surprised she still sounds so chipper. Well, I didn't want to make Aaron sad. He really blames himself for what happened to both Xavier and Lance. Rose walks over to her desk, sliding her paw over it as she passes it. Okay. I'm going to end the part here, everyone, so I will see you around.